Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Cooper Herdick podcast. We are doing our Blue Jays reaction podcast today. It is George Springer's debut. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Today was George Springer's debut. Why does it say restart? Uh-oh. Stream health. Shit. Are we okay? Welcome, everyone. YouTube is not receiving enough video to remain smooth. Hello, everyone. Today is the Cooper Herdick Show. We're going to be reacting to the Blue Jays game today. Today, the Toronto Blue Jays played against the Washington Nationals, aka Walgreens. Welcome to Walgreens. We're better than Rite Aid and CVS. We are Walgreens. We just copied the Nationals logo as Walgreens, even though they copied our logo. Wants me to restart the streaming software. I'll be right back. Let's try this again. Hello, everyone. You hear me again? You hear me? We are back on the Cooper Herdick Show, where we are reacting to the Blue Jays game today. It looks like our stream health is good now. We have good health. We'll just go on a regular old Blue Jays page. We'll just look at this. We don't want to. We'll go back to the chat every now and then. We had one person in here, but like the voice I'm doing. So George Springer, he did not have a very good game today. But at least he's back. He was DHing. Maybe he'll be better in center field. Maybe he just needs some more time. I'm not going to make any judgments yet, obviously. He went 0 for 4. Didn't strike out. I was only watching up to the 5th inning because it was pissing me off too much watching it. I don't know about anyone else, but I was really pissed off with my blood was boiling. Who's in here? Is it... Wonder who we have. So, Springer, he wasn't that good today. He was DH. He'd probably do a lot better as center fielder. Bo Bichette played really well in his 4 at-bats. He had 2 hits. He had a home run. He did strike out once. He had a run, or an RBI. He played really well. He was a good defender. I think they should try moving him away from shortstop for a game or two, because they've done it for every player. They moved them from position to position. They did it with Simeon, Biggio especially. They've done it with everyone. I think it's it's Bichette's turn. I almost caught myself there. Sorry, I need that water. So, Bichette's playing really well. Could use some improvement on defense. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Obviously, yesterday, I didn't do a video, so I was so happy. But, well, technically I did. I did a reaction to his home runs. Wasn't like a full-on podcast. But Vladimir Guerrero Jr. had an amazing game yesterday. I'm sorry I didn't do a full podcast reaction. I should have. My fault. You guys can all blame me. I suck. I know. But Vladdy had a really good game. He wasn't that good today. He did strike out twice in his 3 at-bats. But he's been playing really well. And I don't want this game to reflect how we think of him, because Vladdy's been playing really well. Not fair. Randall Grichuk, he had 1 hit. He played okay. Randall, he has good games, he has bad games. But overall, Randall's a great player. Semien, he's had a pretty good start to his season. He did have a hit. He struck out once. Oh, and he also had a walk. Oh, and I forgot he stole a base in like the first inning, I think it was. First or second inning. What's that? But Semien's been playing really well. Springer will be at seeding all of these players' levels in a couple of weeks once he's at his midseason form. Joe Panik, he's mostly Joe Panik. He struck out twice in his 3 at-bats, but we all know he's just there for defense. He's a great defender. He lost the ball due to the sun earlier in the game. I was a little pissed off. Then I realized it was the sun, and wasn't that pissed off. But he is a good player. Espinal took over from him as a pinch hitter. He got out in his one try. Gurriel had a pretty good game. He had a home run in it as his one hit. He's been a little bit off, to say the least. Hasn't been that good, but at least he had a home run. First home run of the year. First RBI, I think. Jesus. Normally he's a power hitter. Hopefully not turning into Chris Davis. But Gurriel played pretty well, impressed me. Oh, I forgot he also had a walk. Don't want to forget about the walks. You don't forget about walks, kids. Walks matter too. Walks matter too. Remember that in your head. Remember that that Professor Cooper said that getting a walk is as good as getting a hit. It's really hard to have a good eye in the major leagues. Danny Jansen, obviously he's not there for his offense. He's there for his defense. And his defense, you can't pass up that because his defense is just so good. Like, try to tell me that you don't want a future Gold Glover behind the plate. As good as Kirk is on offense, and I've said how good he is, I'm not a big fan of his defense. I know he did throw a runner out in the past game. He's been looking a little better on defense, but Danny is still your number one catcher, and you should be sticking with him. Even though he can't hit. He's been slumping. But he didn't play. He wasn't that bad of a hitter last year. But he's a catcher. Expect catchers not to be hitting. Someone like Johnny Bench or Russell Martin, those are complete outliers. Because normally a catcher is like a Jeff Mathis. Someone who just worries about what goes on behind the plate. And that's what I want in my catchers. Should we now get into the starting pitcher? Steven Matz of the New York Mets. The team that was victimized by Ponzi since 1966. So Steven Matz pitched almost 4 innings, allowed 8 hits, 6 runs, all of them earned, 1 home run, 2 strikeouts. Okay. Base on ball. Do you like when I say walk or base on ball? I don't know. But he had 80 pitches, 54 were strikes, 26 were balls. Pretty good strikeout to ball ratio. Actually, about 50%, so could be better. Always room for improvement. There's always room for improvement in everyone. Even if you're throwing a no-hitter, there is still room for improvement. You can still throw a perfect game. If throw a perfect game is not that far, you can improve. Maybe you can sharpen your pitches even more. But I'm rambling right now. Why is it having trouble getting the data? That's weird. Let's try that. So Ty Tice I haven't really seen him pitch yet. He wasn't that bad in what I saw of him. I think I left after the 5th inning because I was really pissed. But he wasn't that bad. They got 11 innings out of him. They got almost 3. Travis Bergman, they just called him up today. He was really good. Had a strikeout in his 1 inning. Romano was good. I don't know why you use your closer in a blowout. But he did strike out 1. Joe Piamps, he pitched 1 inning, 1 hit. Pretty good. And a strikeout, did I mention that? I wish that Sportsnet, the score would still tell me the pitch repertoires. I like looking at that. Oh, Porter was one of the oh, it's that crew. Forgot about that. The game was just under 3 hours. That's pretty good for baseball. Normally it goes higher than 3 for Blue Jay games. Now let's get into some of my notes. So Springer, I've always liked Springer, even with the Astros. I know I shouldn't be a fan of the Astros because cheating, other crap like that. But I've always liked him because, if you guys can't tell, I have a stutter too, just like him. And he has a foundation for kids with stutters. Because he had a stutter. I know you can't recognize it, but he did suffer with it, and he went to school to fix it, and I've been fixing mine. So I feel like him and I have a lot in common. And I hope that eventually in the future I can have him on my podcast, because I'd love to hear his story about his journey of getting over his stutter. Or speech impediment, I would prefer to say. Stutter is a little bit rude, I consider, but I can still say it because I have it. Just don't go around making guys. Just do me that favor. Don't go up to people making fun of them because of how they talk. Take it from me, it's really rude to do. But who do we have in here? We have 3 people now. Happy to see that. So for Springer's contract today, he definitely did not live up to it, but obviously you aren't going to live up to it in your first game back from injury. He was injured for over 20 games. $150 million, guys. Largest contract in Blue Jays history. And I actually saw a really cool stat that in the past couple of years, the Blue Jays have spent the most money in free agency. Sorry, they spent the 3rd most money in free agency in the league. The only teams that were below them was the Yankees and I forgot what the other team was. It was the Yankees and another team. Probably was Dodgers. So it proves that they are free agents. Makes me happy seeing that. Just like the LEDs, I've had these for a while, and I've been trying to incorporate them for the streams. I think it looks good. Tell me if it looks good in the comments. I don't know. I don't want to be biased in my perspective. So his first at bat, I posted it on here. He had a soft line out. I don't know if I should call it a line out or pop up, but he's definitely soft. But obviously, coming back from a lower body injury, you aren't going to have full power because you have power from your legs. You need to have power from your legs to be able to get hits. And when you have a leg injury, you're not going to be able to get hits very easily. That's why he didn't have a lot of success today. At least he didn't strike out. It's a good. Let's find the positives. Just looking at the stats, Trey Turner did play pretty well again. I think he had 2 home runs yesterday. Now he went 4 for 5. The Blue Jays are definitely getting beat around in terms of their pitching. Oh, we should people leave. Great. Come on, guys, write in the comments. I want to see what you guys write. We're talking about Matt's. His command in the 3rd was really bad, terrible. At first, I was going to say that he was completely bleeding in the 3rd, but then I was going to say it's like a gangrenous wound. So I was talking about Vlad and Bo, and something that surprised me. So I expected the move to call Springer up was going to be like sending Espinal or Davis down. Oh, we have 3 people back. Come on, write in the comments. So tell me what you think about this. So what do you guys think about that Rowdy Tellez was the one sent down instead of it being Espinal or Jonathan Davis? It was Rowdy Tellez. I know he's been really bad, but it's weird seeing it as Rowdy Tellez. I know he's kind of useless, being that DH first baseman that they don't need. But it is still the bat. You need a lefty bat, but he's not really been producing. He's not a contact hitter. He's a power hitter that can't really get contact hits. But Rowdy was sent down. Another person that is now injured. Another addition to our injury list. We can add the ace, Hyun-Jin Ryu. Who will fill in the 2 spots in our rotation that need to be filled? Will it be maybe Thomas Hatch will be back, even though I doubt it. He's on 60-day deal. Will it be Nate Pearson? Maybe. Will it be look at the roster. I'm even gonna look at like guys who are on the DL. Maybe Merriweather will be back soon. Maybe they can put him in the rotation. I doubt it. But it might be a bad idea. Ross Stripling could do. DJ Zeuch might be back soon. But you definitely need some starters. I don't know what they should do. So I wonder who they have at the secondary facility, like the alternate facility. Robbie Ray can't handle all of it. Not David Phelps. Tommy Malone needs to be like cut instantly because whenever he pitches, I get a full-on anxiety attack. Maybe Baraki, even though that PTSD, he is whenever Baraki pitches. So I try to be as nice as possible, but whenever he pitches, he gets injured. He cannot seem to stay healthy. Baraki has some of the worst health on the Blue Jays completely, but he's probably better in the bullpen, so shouldn't even go into that route there. Come on, right in the chat. We have 2 people. What do you think about the game? What do you think of the Blue Jays? Who should they trade? Are they going to be a playoff team? Will they be about 500? Tell me, people. I want to know. But right now in the American League, they are 3rd still, a game below 500. And the Red Sox are still somehow in 1st place. I don't get it. I honestly do not understand. Check their schedule. They're playing shitty teams for the next little while. Great. But they're playing really bad teams. They'll fall back to where they should be later. But the thing is that the Blue Jays are playing good teams right now. So that means that in the future, they're going to have a much tougher schedule. They're going to have a much easier schedule, just like the Red Sox have right now. They have it easy. We have it hard. Like usual, we always suck in April. But then we get really good as the season goes on because September normally has a really easy schedule. Same with the dog days in August and near the All-Star break in July. Speaking of the All-Star game, I heard they released the logo for the Colorado All-Star game. And I know it's kind of controversial they moved to Colorado because of the Georgia voting law. I don't know what to think of the Georgia voting law. I hear people are saying that it's like it's like racist, but I don't know. I don't really want to get into politics on here. I thought of getting into it. Don't know. Don't know about politics. Don't want to talk about it. Surprises me looking at the AL West. Oh my god. Am I? Oh my god. I'm actually looking at the Mariners in 2nd place. Oh. Jesus. And they have a wild card spot. Oh my god. And the Yankees suck. 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 Because they have an 11-13 record, guys. You know what that means? The Yankees suck. They're playing the Orioles and they're playing the Tigers. So they might be having the Blue Jays soon. Hopefully not. We all have to hope and pray that the Braves are not going to win. I really hope that they don't win. Really, really hope. So Travis Bergman was called up in replace for Hyun-Jin Ryu. He's now on the injured list. Travis Bergman, left-handed pitcher. I love lefties. Haven't seen a lot from Travis. I hope he's going to be playing well. Hope the best for any lefty, but I just wish they called up some starters because they need. I have an idea. How about you trade some of your minor league pitch depth that you have tons of for an established starter or something? Isn't that a wonderful idea? I wonder if we've ever thought of that. Not like I've ever thought of that or anything. My God. Oh, another point about the struggling Danny Jansen. You guys know I love Danny, but so I noticed that he's not wearing his glasses. I really hope that he's wearing some sort of contacts, because if he was going out there like blind, oh dear Lord, I hope that he's not going out there blind. That's bad news. Very bad news if it happens. But I think I might end the stream here. I'm really happy about George Springer. I'll try to get out some more videos, some more like clip videos and stuff. See you guys later. Bye.